The stars. The stars and celestial movements are things that have long fascinated many. In the development of Onmyodo, Japanese witchcraft, the study of the stars and their bearings on the world, such as observed in the underlying legends of the Tanabata festival, have regularly proved important and extremely applicable to the study of Onmyodo. For quite some time, Onmyoji, Japanese witches, would study charts of the stars and observe their movements, and accordingly, their discoveries would assist them in their everyday duties. Some used the stars to plan out the most auspicious times to call upon their magical arts, whereas others simply consulted the stars for divinatory purposes from time to time. Whatever their purposes, the stars were indispensable to most for their versatility and mystery. As there are so many resources related to astronomy and astrology, the topic will not be explored in depth here, and as with any other research, it is up to the individual Onmyoji to include it in their practice. Many find astrology to be too complex and difficult to do ably, or simply feel it is not worth the trouble necessary to derive meaningful results. However, if the Onmyoji does not look to the stars for guidance, they are missing out on the fullness of the blessings and gifts available to them from the universe. For it is known in Onmyodo that we are all children of the stars. A true Onmyoji would not imagine going very long without consulting a star chart. Whatever your decision, remember that any divinatory method or consultation is advising only, not written in stone. If you are well experienced in the craft and have done your research, certain things can be tempered on the subject. Any Onmyoji who trusts Kami is more effective. The significance of Mars and Venus. Within this cosmology, Mars is revealed as the domain of the warrior spirits, a realm mirrored in the Japanese vision of Takamakahara, plane of high heaven. It is the seat of celestial order, the dwelling place of Kami, of battle and sovereignty, and thus the true homeland of the Martian Jin people. Opposite to this stands Venus, a realm of beauty, mysticism and abundance. It finds its parallel in Ama-no-Yasu-no-kuni, land of tranquil heaven, and in the Buddhist Andrakukoku, pure land of bliss. From this paradise came the white race. The Mediterranean peoples, on the other hand, may be understood as descendants of both Martian and Venetian Jin nations, their identity forged by the union of war with love. In this balance of opposites, they become known as the Orange race. The colors red and green are associated with planets Mars and Venus in alchemy, where Mars, red, is marked by fire and iron, and Venus, green, by verdant fertility and harmony. Yet not all realms were so bright. The frozen age of Earth, when humanity endured under ice and shadow, corresponds to the period of the Nephilim in Hebraic texts. In Japanese thought, this echoes the gloomy pathways of Yomi-no-Kuni, land of the dead, a dark underworld where warmth and vitality are subdued. Before this time, an earlier world was shattered, the world that became the asteroid belt, otherwise known as the hammered bracelet. What we now inhabit is not that broken earth, but a new creation shaped under the dominion of the Tengu, heavenly dogs of Sirius, the dog star. Among these powers are counted the Karasu Tengu, crow dogs of heaven, and the secret society of Yatagarasu, the three-legged crow, remembered as those who bound the Jin nations in chains of servitude. Amidst this great drama, the Etruscans, Rasena Jin, hold a place of honor. Among the Jin nations, they are celebrated as the ones who broke free from the control of the enslavers, carrying with them the memory of liberty and the promise of a destiny beyond the grasp of those who would rule this world from the shadows.